Elhoon Gaming said. Bye BG. Elhoon Gaming said. Bye BG. Elhoon Gaming said. Bye G. Streamlabs said it. Elhoon Gaming is out of stock. Said. Please try redeeming later. Elhoon Gaming said. Bye G. Elhoon Gaming said. Streamlabs said it. Elhoon Gaming is out of stock. Said. Please try redeeming later. Streamlabs said it. Elhoon Gaming. You successfully redeemed Waka for 5,000 gold coins. Lunis said, hey Elhoon Gaming said. Streamlabs said it. Elhoon Gaming.
Hey Marty, hey Lunis.
Marty said good and happy Saturday Elhoon. Streamlabs said it.
How are you two doing today? Hey Rob.
The RP game said hey at Elhoon Gaming.
How are you doing?
Lunnies asks doing alright brother, and you?
I'm doing just fine. Hey Rob, did you
Marty
see...
said hi Lunnies.
We probably won't be doing Phasmo later on.
Lunnies said hey Marty, hey RP. The RP Games asks did you get the update from Vic about Phasmo?
Yeah, Marcus sent me a message as well. What one?
The RP Games said right. I'm going to take my daughter sailing instead.
Oh, it's your granddaughter, so obviously it'll be Jinxie.
The RP Games said hey at Marty at Lunny's waving hand emoji.
What, Jinxie's gonna try Sea of Thieves?
The RP Games said Lily, she just got an Xbox One.
Alright.
The RP Games said Jinxie has to work today.
Gotcha.
The RP Games said you're welcome to join us, but I know you have microphone restrictions.
Becky's away at the moment, that's why I'm streaming here just now. So it would only really be until I would have to go get her or until she got back that I wouldn't be able to do anything talking wise.
Streamlabs said join my Discord. Streamlabs said join my Discord. The RP game said I wasn't going to stream until the regular Phasmo time.
Alright. Gotcha.
The RP game said I don't know if the Skellies would wait for
probably
your
not.
Dina run anyway face with tongue emoji.
Probably not.
Bot Rick said Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
The weather been like for everybody? It's been roasting here, but I know it's not American
Marty
roasting.
said doing okay, but have to lurk. Gaming with my nephew.
No worries, Marty. No worries.
Invader Diz said must I send over some cold?
Yeah, you could.
Invader Diz said it's cold here.
Hey, Diz, how's it going?
Invader Diz said howdy El Hoonhan pink waving hot beverage emoji. Ghost Cell 47 asks place anywhere mod? Invader Diz said howdy RP. Hey, Marty.
No, well, it is kind of Ghost Cell. I forget the name of it, but it is like a place anywhere mod. Basically, the mod I've got, you get a gun which can fire to put down a, what do you call it, workbenches. But the inside, just outside here, but the inside the Diamond City and all the internal spaces that I'm doing, I'm using that one.
The RP game said hey at Invader Diz.
But inside Diamond City itself is an actual mod for Diamond City.
Invader Diz said him good El Hoon just lurking around. Going to load up 76 in a bit.
Nice. I'll have fun with it. So I've started building up the outside here, Ghost Cell. To make it a bit more robust, shall we say.
Invader Dis said he Elhoon, how many frames are you getting right now?
Well, if you give me a moment, I could probably tell you.
Ghost Cell 47 asks, hey, can you do Good Neighbor?
Probably yes. But at the moment, what I'm wanting to do is I'm having to reinstall. I'm going to have to reinstall because there's a lot of bugs I've got just now with uninstalling and reinstalling mods. So what I'm going to do is uninstall basically everything and reinstall because I want to restart all over again because of the amount of bugs I've got just now, basically. Like this one here where I keep on pausing. At the moment, it's a 26 FPS.
Invader Dis said my Fallout 4 is completely fresh installed.
Oh, that's why I want to completely fresh install it. But I've not done anything out here, and my frame rate is not much better away out here either. Which is quite strange. According to this, it's just over 30. Which doesn't seem right, so I think there's something going on with it, maybe. Because even if I were to, let's see.
Invader Dis said grinning face with sweat emoji, oof, that's rough Elhoon. Do you ever try changing the setting in the INI file?
No, I've done too much stuff to the game just now, especially with uninstalling and reinstalling mods. It's completely screwed the game up. That's in the middle of Diamond City.
Hi, how are you?
Invader Dis said I have copies of my INI files that are for when I record, and for when I build I use a different INI file.
Huh?
Where do you guys come from? I just want to hear the last time I was here.
Invader Dis said, oh, I get you.
Okay, why am I not able to go outside?
Huh?
Because of the chem lab. I mean, in here, there's definitely something going on with it, because in here I'm only getting 60 and I've got the high FPS fix for the game as well. Because before I was getting
The
whipped.
RP game said I'm going to have to do a fresh reinstall of FO4. My old copy is not recoverable.
When I was on, because this isn't on Steam, this is on GOG now, because the Steam one just, I've given up on the Steam one, unless I'm going to do a Steam one with just the brand new stuff. But on the Steam one I was getting well over 100. So I think it might be a combination of a few different things does. to be completely honest. But I have built a shit ton in Diamond City itself, so the low frame rate could definitely be because of that. But saying that, that's an internal cell kind of. So as you can see here with the extremely long loading times. And crashes, for that matter. But I will be doing a completely fresh reinstall of it all and getting rid of some of the mods I've got, and any mods. I won't be changing any uninstalling and reinstalling any mods while the game's kind of in progress, so to speak. I might leave a few spaces to install extra mods, but that'd be about it. The mods I've got are the mods I would want to keep. Because with Russ's mod, I've got a load of different places where I can build. That's why I'm just kind of pushing to try and get this one finished and the lunar base finished as well. It's the only two that I really want to get finished from the ones that had started previously. I don't think it's going to load here at the moment. Oh no, there we go.
What you got gameplay, said Ola at Alhoon Gaming, smiling face
Hey,
with
what you got?
sunglasses emoji.
It's not liking out there for a reason, some reason then. How you doing, what you got?
The RP game said howdy at What You Got gameplay.
I have to load another one now. So yeah, and go sell. If I decide to do Goon Neighbour, it probably will be after I've reinstalled.
What You Got Gameplay said Victory Hand emoji RP. What You Got Gameplay said chillin'. What You Got Gameplay said watching Hot Tub Time Machine, playing a Diablo 4 and watching fellow streamer slightly smiling face emoji. IRKITT_Rosie said hi all.
Hey Fire Kitten, how are you doing today? Welcome.
What You Got Gameplay said Olaf Firekitten. The RP Games said I need to put some miles on my shoes to keep my doctor happy, so I'm going to take you with me in my pocket. The RP Games said hey Firekitten.
No worries, Rob, no worries.
What You Got Gameplay said shared you out smiling face with sunglasses emoji.
Thanks, What You Got. Very much appreciated. back now. Get a half door in there probably. Drop that down? No. was there. That's not the right one. There we go. That's better. I'm going to have to move that back door. Hey Tex, how's it going?
Text Infidel asks what up?
How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. Inside one.
Text Infidel said good. Just hanging out at work finishing some paperwork and reports lol.
Well, I hope I keep you entertained. Come on. So many snapping points here.
Text Infidel said yes sir.
Good, good. Hey Ashes.
Ash's Antics said hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. That fits in there, that's fine. I don't even need that. But that's inside, so that's fine. just move this over. Is that above the ground? That is. Touched anything else, that's fine. Come on, there you go. It was just there. Hang it light. Move that back just a touch, but I'm gonna go okay with that. How would that actually look there? See if a door will go in there. It should be fine. I need to move it over just slightly. I can move that back. There we go. Ah, that's better. So that'll give access straight through to the back here. All those are. So back in its day, that would have been a little small storeroom probably. It's doing that silly thing where it's snapping at the end of it now. There we go. Right, so that's a new ceiling put in as well. We'll have to put in different lights though, I'm guessing. Say it would say that in here would have been another storeroom. And that will be that. That seems fine. I do have counters that are probably small enough to fit in there. Slightly. Oh, there we go. That should come through, and it doesn't. Everything's fine. This out slightly. There we go. And that there can stay as is. That there. No. Okay, who's disturbing my building? Are they firing at me? Yeah. Why? I'm guessing because I shot that robot. Oopsie. Ah well. I've got God mode on anyway, it's not going to make any difference to me. Unless they're hostile on the inside as well. And great, I haven't saved it either. See if they're hostile inside. If so, then that's a lol moment. No, it doesn't matter. It's just decided to crash on me again. Might not like me doing anything outside. Yeah, it's another one of the reasons why I want to finish this and get it reinstalled. If it becomes too unstable, then I might just have to call it on the whole build and just do a recorded tour of what I've got done so far. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather have the whole thing, as much of the inside is done anyway as possible. Not necessarily out here. Out here's just a bonus, so to speak. The main build itself is inside, so. Now, the question is, are we completely screwed?
Who's there? Let's do this.
And we are. Oh well. Wonder if travelling away and coming back might help. So, Rob, are you just going to be sailing in the normal seas, or are you going to be sailing in safer seas? Ungratefuls. After all I've done for you.
Everyone's an asshole.
Excuse me? No, I'm not. Ah! What? You guys just forget that you ever saw me shoot a bloody robot. Just get over it. It's not as if I'm trying to kill you all. So, if it keeps on, if I can't get it sorted, I'm going to have to go back to an earlier save. Or they'll not aggro with me, but what I'll probably do then is just go inside Diamond City and start doing some of the stuff in there instead. It does seem a little bit more stable inside, funnily enough. Given that the build budget's been maxed out maybe about 45 times. 45 to 50 times anyway. I feel like I've spent more time on the loading screens than I have actually been doing anything. Let's fast travel away if we can. Go somewhere close by. Oh, can't do that. Don't mind me, coming through. Yes, that's the other thing that happens. All these settlers follow me around. earlier in the day, shall we? So people can see things. Right, now to
Reese Dancer said tuna.
Hey Reese, how are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. Tuna's having problems.
The RP game said back at my desk.
Right, Rob, I asked you, well, I don't know if you heard me, when you go sailing, you going sailing in safer seas or are you just going sailing in the high seas?
Hi, how are you?
The RP game said neither the dogs nor I appreciate the 107F temperatures.
Move around a few places, let's see if we can get Diamond City back on our side.
The RP game said we'll probably go high seas. No sense sugarcoating things.
True enough.
Reese Dancer
That's
said,
another problem there.
hoping the approaching storm isn't as bad as it's sounding outside. The RP game said I'd said he'd come along. So not yours said hey everyone.
Hey SNY, how are you doing today? Thanks for popping by.
Streamlabs said go check out this fantastic channel so not yours over it you won't be disappointed. So not yours said liked and shared.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it.
Reese Dancer said howdy SNY. Reese Dancer said howdy RP. Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the stream please consider subscribing to the channel.
So yeah, when things are a bit better,
Streamlabs
I
said
want
if you're
to
enjoying the stream please consider subscribing to
probably
the channel.
recognise
Reese
this
Dancer said and
area.
everyone lol. The RP game said howdy at Reese Dancer and it's so not yours.
You'll probably recognise this place, but there's usually loads of ghouls there. But what I want to do is turn that into a Minuteman
So
safe
not yours
house.
said doing good, just making some videos. Took a small break to come say hi. Leaving you up.
Well, thank you very much. What are you recording? See if things have calmed down now.
So not yours said hey Reese and the RP.
Who's there?
Make every shot count.
And my guess is no. Right, I'm gonna have to go back to there. We'll
So
see
not
then.
yours, said Center Station Simulator.
All right. There. And then we'll head inside. I do seem to be having fewer problems inside than I do outside, so plus I'll be going into an internal cell anyway, which means less problems, I would hope. I do apologise to everybody for this. To be honest, I've not had it crash this much for quite some time.
Head on inside.
Well, at least you're not trying to kill me now. Maybe I should have moved away and waited a few days. Tried that. Yeah, unfortunately, Reese, it is.
Reese Dancer said your PC is fighting back.
Oh, it's not so much the PC, it's more the game. I would say.
Keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna start thinking yours. Nice piece you got there. Just keep it holstered.
So what door is this? That's F.
Reese Dancer said indeed.
43. So I want to split this up into two.
Reese Dancer said too much for the game lol. Reese Dancer said but it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. way. So that's what, 1, 2, 3 back probably. I'll have to move that in a bit. And we'll just get our what's going on there.
Bender
Bender.
24K said heyo at Alhoon Gaming.
How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. Move this in now. Move that in.
Bender 24K said good thanks.
Glad to hear it. We touch more. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, right.
Reese Dancer said howdy Bender.
There we go. So I want to go to these ones. So 44 can go there, and 45 can go there. As to why they're not snapping, I don't know, but we'll do a save.
Tango and Caps said your home plate is looking amazing. Alhoon. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Yeah, it's all mines. So this one's going to be a bank, and
Reese Dancer said howdy Tango.
This one is going to be an armor store. I can move that forward a bit.
Tango and Caps said hi Reese waving hand emoji.
So that's 2 by 3. Okay, I've put the wrong door in. I've used the wrong doorway. Okay. I'll put the right doorway back in again. So that one there is for over here. As you can see, it takes the doorway away. That's that there. So take that. We'll see if room 45 does actually have anything in it. Hey Mage, my brother from another mother.
Hello El Hoon, my brother from another mother.
How are you today? Glad to see you. As always. Let's see if 45's been used for anything. And the answer to that is no. Now let's make
The
it's a
RP
bit
game
brighter
said hey
here,
Glantry Mage. Tango and Caps said hi Mage. Glantry Mage said doing good.
There we go.
Glantry Mage said cool door. Bender 24K said heyo at Reese Dancer. Glantry Mage said Tango and Caps and RP.
Right. No, not that. That's yes. Right, so we've got a doorway here for one. So it snaps there, but it doesn't snap on the outside. That's so bloody strange.
Reese Dancer said howdy Glantry. Glantry Mage said howdy Reese. Tango and Caps said hi RP, Bender. The RP Games said I'm 3/4 on the affiliate scale in Twitch at Alhoon Gaming. I just need to have 3 or more average viewers on 4 different days.
Yeah, same here.
Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the content please consider supporting the channel with a membership. Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the content please consider supporting the channel with a membership. The RP Games said hey there at Tango and Caps.
And on this set we've just got a plain malt. Mind you, it's actually a little bit bigger
Bender
than
24K
that.
said happy Saturday Tango.
Oh no, this is the... Ah no, this is the bank.
Shadowsure77 said Alhoon.
Hey Russ, how's it
Answer
going?
said oh, I'll start watching you on Twitch then RP.
Yeah, I'm the same, Reese. I only have a few more to go for the affiliate on Twitch. It's just the viewers.
The RP Game said thanks at Reese Dancer.
Come on.
Reese Dancer said howdy Shadowsure. Shadowsure77 said Reese.
But I actually do
Reese
have
Dancer
a...
said noted, I'll do the same for you then Kuna.
Thanks very much.
Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the stream please consider subscribing to the channel. Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the stream please consider subscribing to the channel.
I think at the moment, myself and Russ might be the only ones, but...
Tango and Caps asks I take it you're nearly finished here Alhoon?
About 13 internal spaces to do. And the entrance and the mayor's office. So, in the grand scheme of things as to what's been done, then yeah, we don't have much to do now. Overall. As I was saying, I think me and Russ are the only ones that, as far as I know of anyway, the only ones. But we've also got accounts on Rumble as well. If any of you are on that. Well, Ross, I've actually been asked if I can make... You'd be the person to speak to, mind you, but... I got asked on Reddit to make my Diamond City a mod. To be honest, I wouldn't know the first thing apart from the likes of... What do you call it? Transfer settlements. That's the only thing, but with the amount of mods that I've used in it, I don't think people are going to want to use transfer settlements to build it, to use this mod anyway, to use the mod anyway. That's why I've started streaming the Fallout 4 again when I get a chance. Sometimes it will be no commentary, sometimes it won't be. But it's an effort to try and get it. Who might be willing to do two? True. I know the ones that I have put up for likes of some of them, I've done some of them, but I've had people complain, oh, you're using about 30 mods. Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about the creation kit and making it in there though, Russ. That's the problem. I mean, I'd be quite tempted to do it in the creation kit and do a stream of the whole thing, making it in the creation kit. It wouldn't be exactly the same, obviously, but wouldn't be exactly the same as what I've got here. But at least in the creation kit they would have access to all. See, that's the other problem with it, doing it as a transfer settlements. All of these internal spaces as well would have to be put down as separate mods. And even all the ones that I've done.
Shadowsure77 said I will get around to finishing my DC one day. Shadowsure77 said they might be willing to. Shadowsure77 said use the blueprints in all the mods you use. Shadowsure77 said but you could also make it in the CK2. Glantry Mage said beer mug emoji sounds good. Shadowsure77 said it's easy, I could do some streams and show you some examples. Shadowsure77 said you would pick it up quickly, Altoon. Tango and Caps said hi Shadowsure. Shadowsure77 said in the CK you could do just like I did. Shadowsure77 said it's all in one.
Yeah, I know obviously in the creation kit would be all in one. I'm talking about if I did a transfer settlements, there's definitely no way that would be an all-in-one thing for here. Because of all the internal spaces I've done as well. What? I'm missing one.
Shadowsure77 said hey Tango.
Right. I mean, I would definitely be interested, Russ. Learning about the creation kit could be beneficial to me. I won't lie. in the end I think it would more come down to the amount of time it would take.
Shadowser77 said, I think it would be beneficial to you to make unique builds.
Well, I do have some unique build ideas. One of them I was going to do, if you've seen my beach house build, you will remember the diorama. Now, I was going to do a whole, not just settlement.
Tango and Caps said, get rid of your mods. You know you want to come over to the dark side.
Well, Tango, that could be quite easy for me to do anyway, because of the fact.
Tango and Caps said, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
The one I'm using here, the file that I'm using here is from GOG, so I'll have that installed with all my mods. I could also do a Steam version with no mods as well, but I'm also going to be eventually getting around to doing my what do you call it? Also getting around to doing, oh, what's it called? Damn it. My PS4. Totally out of my head there for some reason. I'll also be getting around to get my PS4 installed properly and set up so I can do builds in that too. How's that going at an angle?
Shadowser77 said, El Hoon, just DM me when you want to do that.
No worries, Russ. We've got to organise a day to go out for some more sailing as well anyway, so I need a door over there. I have to pull this back a bit. I need a bigger space there. Because that bit here is going to be a kind of vault area. Might have a wee storeroom at the end there. This will be the vault. Might come out to about there actually. So bringing that to there. Put in this area for a few lines and whatnot.
Shadowser77 asks, what's your thoughts on Roadcraft, El Hoon?
Roadcraft? Can't say I've actually heard of it.
Shadowser77 said it's a new game.
I'm not completely up to date with all the new games, but I shall check it out. Send me a message.
Shadowser77 said on Steam.
Send me a message in Discord and I'll go check it out.
Shadowser77 said, and I think epic.
Right, so if you send me a message in Discord, I will go check it out and let you know. Where will I find? Oh, I think, of course, it should be in yours.
Shadowser77 said I'm saving up for it.
Now, I'll assume, Russ, that you do have the vault door. And there it is.
Shadowser77 said I should. Shadowser77 said maybe it's under Vault tab. Shadowser77 said been such a long time.
Only problem is that it's so wide. Slapping on. That is.
Shadowser77 said use a pillar next to door maybe.
I can do that on the inside, yeah. People are going to notice it that much. Let's see if that's level. I reckon. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's right, because I lowered the roof, raised the roof slightly. Right, now for a counter. That in. I know. Take them away actually.
Tango and Caps said, now I know where they get the sound effects for crowd control. It's those bank vault doors.
That cannot be straight in, obviously. Level out here, using that line. And I can do this. That gives a bit of a of the counter to the front as well. Right. I have used these before. So where are they? It's decorations. I would think it's in decorations anyway. I don't think it's any of those. It's the guards, the guardrails for out in the street.
The RP Games said I'm going to head on over to SOD and start setting up with my little girl slightly smiling face emoji. Have a good stream, my friend. Don't get your tentacles in a bind winking face emoji.
No worries, Rob, have a good time.
Tango and Caps said by RP waving hand emoji. Shadowser77 said not sure if I included street rails yet.
Right.
Reese Dancer said have a good one RP.
So if we go to where else would have them? Homemaker, I think, has got them. If not USO, I know they have. They might be included under fences.
Shadowser77 said warehouse extended maybe.
Damn. When was the last time I saved it? breaking my own rules here.
Shadowser77 said I was working on making new road meshes and the rails were with that set last time I worked on the workshop.
Right. And I've lost absolutely everything I've done. Luckily enough it wasn't much. But still annoying.
Tango and Cap said it's been a while since you saved.
Very funny, Tango. Luckily enough I can see the bright side of that. The funny side of it, I should say.
Shadowser77 said that sucks him, sorry Elhoon.
Ah, it's alright, that happens. Especially when you've got to this kind of stage with, I'm guessing, the way Fallout 4 is working for me at the moment anyway. It's just one of those things. The good thing is I know exactly what I've done so far. I should be able to get it all back very, very quickly.
Tango and Caps said shouldn't take long to redo. Now you know what you were doing.
Yeah. What I could do to make things slightly easier.
co.caster.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
Thanks very much, Pete. Welcome to the stream. You do. I did say I was only joking about what I said earlier on in Reese's stream, but believe me, it's very much appreciated. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well.
Upbeat Data said beaming face with smiling eyes emoji. Upbeat Data said doing good, hey Elhoon, hey chat.
Ooh, actually I might need to, instead of having that as a wee, I'm going to have an office for the bank manager. So what I'll probably do is there.
Tango and Caps said hello. Upbeat data waving hand emoji.
So I kept that as that. Take that away. Full wall in. At a bank at the moment.
Upbeat data asks what we building?
Well, trying to anyway. Because
Upbeat data said hi at Tango and Caps.
the game has crashed quite a few times, but mainly the first time that was happening was outside, so and the second
Zero Zero Core said yo Alhoon smiling face with sunglasses
Hey
emoji.
Zero, how's it going? And
Zero Zero Core said hello everyone smiling face with sunglasses emoji.
the second time just there was partially my own fault because I know there's a big glitch at the moment in my game, and it's concerning trees. So I know that whenever I go into any mod that has trees in it, I've got to watch what I'm doing because it will
Zero Zero Core said hello Tango. Upbeat
just
data smiling face
crash
with
the game, so
sunglasses
to
emoji.
speak.
Zero Zero Core said hey Shadow. Reese smiling face with sunglasses emoji.
So that's the only thing I've got to watch out for really half the time. Is going into mods that have trees and that kind of stuff in them. So that's straight, yep.
Tango
A
and
bit
Caps
more
said hey
space
Zero thumbs up emoji.
out the front there, like that. Now we have pretty much reached back to where
Zero
we were
Zero Core
before.
asks so how is your day going Alhoon?
It's been going alright. This game, however, has not been treating me that greatly at the moment though. Been having,
Reese Dancer said upbeat.
I've had quite a few crashes so far.
Streamlabs said join my Discord. Streamlabs said join my Discord. Reese Dancer said howdy Zero. Upbeat data said hey at Reese Dancer slightly smiling face emoji smile. Zero Zero Core said consider the size of some of your builds that doesn't surprise me face with tears of joy emoji.
I just thought if it's anywhere in Rust, it's going to be under barricades. I mean, that might work. Not the actual cage, obviously, but it is that type of thing I'm looking for.
Zero Core asks who I saw that wow that was some stuttering. Is that what you're talking about, Alhoon?
There's a lot of things that are happening because, and they have been, I will admit, they have been completely my own fault. Generally because I've uninstalled and reinstalled mods multiple times throughout the entire playthrough of this game at the moment. So it has corrupted the save files to a certain extent. So that's really my biggest problem at the moment. And part of that is, yes, you'll see it continually pausing every so often. And that's one of the things that's happened because of it.
Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the stream, please consider subscribing to the channel. Streamlabs said if you're enjoying the stream, please consider subscribing to the channel. Zero Core said, oh, dang, that sucks.
It does, but I already know it's my own fault. It has been completely my own fault the way it's happened. I'm not going to even contemplate saying, oh, it's because of this or it's because of Bethesda itself and things like that. It's not. I know exactly what the problem is and who's caused it. I'll quite happily hold my own hands up to say, yeah, it was me. Can I get is there a thinner one maybe? Yeah, so as I was saying, for some, I've got a couple of unique builds that I do want to do. And one, I know quite a few of you have seen my Diamond City build. No, Diamond City, this is Diamond City, what am I saying? The beach house build and the diorama that I built there. Now, I was hoping to do...
Zero Core said I've done such things to my system over the years, I get it. Hot beverage emoji.
I did the diorama there, but I'm wanting to do an entire build in miniature. So it's not just a settlement, you'll have all the surrounding areas and all that built up as well. I'd already decided it's going to have a lake in it. It will be next to the ocean, so the lake will connect to the ocean. There'll probably be waterfalls and loads of other things like that as well. Right, let me see.
Zero Core said it's like painting yourself into a corner, if you think about it. Thinking face emoji.
I know what's in there. I'm going to need the half walls. Wish we had quarter walls.
Reese Dancer said lol.
things up.
00 Core asks, so how many mods do you have loaded right now, Elhoon?
About 470, roughly.
Zero Core said, wow.
But I do know people who have a whole lot more. Hey Russ.
Shadowser77 said, sounds about right.
I mean, I might be looking at the wrong things. You've got more than about 470, don't you, Russ? Difference is you know how to combine them and things like that, so it works out a lot better for you.
Shadowser77 said, yes. Shadowser77 said, load orders also.
That's the one that's what I'm looking for. That kind of thing. You have that in your...
Tango and Caps said, save Elhoon, just in case.
Do you have... I will in a second, Tango. Thank you. Do you have that one? That's the steel barrier I was talking about with the bars. Do you have that one in your mod, Russ? Other one option.
Shadowser77 said, I think so.
ND Hodgepodge. Where's Hodgepodge? See, those bars there are slightly wider apart. They do have the half-size ones, which I was looking for. Or half-width. why is it not snapping onto that? So we'll do. Bring this down. Is that showing? It's quite a bit thinner, so that's good. If you see any ideas you like, feel free to steal them, it's completely fine.
Jelly's production said,
Hey
hey,
Jelly, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Shadowsure77 said, Jelly.
I have to replace these walls.
Reese Dancer said, howdy, Jelly. Tango and Caps said, hi, Jelly.
What's going the wrong way? Ah, I see, I've done that. I think I'll make the manager's office and that. I'll use one there that's a bit easier to match up because of that half size. That could be fine that way as well. Saying that all I'd have to do is cut through those. But there's nothing on the outside there, so I would have to go that way. Move this over. There we go. Now the doorways. Come on, there you go. Don't need one of those anyway. This is just maybe a storeroom, so we can use the same wallpaper, I suppose. here though, what we're going to do put in, we'll cover over that anyway. Yes.
Did you see my message?
No.
Right, can you pick me up at 12:30?
Time's it just now?
20 to 12.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Bye bye. I can move this back. I don't want it going right through the wall. That should do it. And it'll also bring it out to the size of that. No, that snaps to there. Come on, everywhere but the wheel place I want it. There we go. So that brings the wall thickness out to the same thickness as the door, so I don't have to put the columns in. So that frames that entire area in block or brick. So it makes it a bit more secure.
Glantry Mage said RP doing Sea of Thieves I thought was ghost busting time thinking face emoji.
It normally is, yeah, Glantry, but Draco's got problems with his computer at the moment. So he's not able to do it. So that's why some of us are doing our own things really at the moment. So that's why I'm still streaming this at the moment, because normally I would be playing with them. And these wallpaper bits are going to have to be put in by hand.
Zero Core said hello Jelly, glantry smiling face with sunglasses emoji.
That's alright. Just those bottom bits there.
Jelly's production said hey Zero Shadow Reese Glantry and Alhoon.
Welcome once again, Jelly. Right, now to
Tango and Caps said from the land of the free and home of the save.
start calling you Tango and Nag. Now, Tango. What do you think? You happy? Are you happy, Tango? I hope you're happy now.
Tango and Caps said rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
You're very much appreciated though.
Tango and Caps said I'm now happy joy.
Glad to hear it. So that's the best I can actually come up with for blocking off, just like the stuff like Bethesda do. It just blocks off everything from the outside. That's the best way I've come up with so far.
Ash's antics said hand pink waving face blue smiling hand pink waving.
Welcome back, Ashes. That's better.
Reese Dancer said Ashes.
Down it. So it goes inside.
Tango and Caps said hi Ashes.
too big actually. Is that in the middle? There we go, how's that? What do you think of that? Do you think these need to come out a bit further? I mean, I'm not showing it on this side. And I can try and balance it out a bit better so the gaps in between are all roughly the same. That one's the wrong way around. Sounds like I'll have to do it by hand.
Tango and Caps said that looks good.
One, two, three, four. 5 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just the size between them, that's the only thing that bothers me a wee bit. If I can get them as a straight block rather than angled like they are here, or maybe if I flip them around so the angle's going the other way. And I can get it right to the edge like I had before, but then it's going to make them wider as well. And it's something for me to look into. Now, do you think obviously that wood bit in between is okay, or do you think it would look better with the actual brick there as well? Feel free to give your opinion, that's what I'm asking for.
Tango and Caps said looks good like that, gives it a more interesting look with wood and brick.
That's what I was thinking, but I was just curious as to see how the rest of you thought about it.
Reese.
No worries, Reese, I'm going to be finishing up here very shortly anyway. I've got to go and pick Becky up.
Streamlabs said go check out this fantastic channel, Reese.
They do snap to each other.
Tango and Caps said hey DOG, victory hand emoji.
Now this is a wee trick that I like to use, but I'm sure some of you already know about it.
Reese Dancer said hello again Tango. Reese Dancer said where did you get that picture?
That's a mod. I can't remember what mod it is though. I've got a whole load of different pictures, mod pictures that I
Tango
use.
and Caps said sorry Reese, I thought it was your other half, lol. Reese Dancer said no worries lol, and I thought I was typing from that account rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Right, I will continue and finish this off stream, but I am going to have to go very shortly, so thank you all for coming. I do apologise about all the crashes and things like that we had, but sometimes there's just not an awful lot we can physically do about them. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope to see you all again soon.
Shadowser77 said okay Elhoon, thanks for streaming. Trueflat said Elhoon buddy.
Hey True. Sorry, you just got us right at the end there, True. How are you doing today anyway?
Reese Dancer said have a good one. Thanks for the stream. Trueflat said dang we'll have a good weekend.
You too, True. You too. So as I said, I'll try and get this lot finished off screen so that next time we come in, this will be built. You won't see everything. That's how it all finishes
Tango
off.
and Caps said thanks for the stream Elhoon.
But you
Take
will
care,
catch
everyone.
it when I do the detailed
Trueflat
walkthrough.
said doing good yourself.
But we should be able to move on to somewhere different just straight after it though. But thank you all for coming. Very much appreciated. I will be back again on Wednesday for more Sea of Thieves, possibly on Tuesday for more of this. We'll have to wait and see how things go. But thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.